Hi everyone. Hi again. It's me again, like I said, and we're doing hydrafixation today with my volunteer guest. Yeah. Uh, this
I'm gonna
this
fucking
this
shit myself.
yeah, this hydrafixation was long in the making. Um, the things
About
happened.
3 months. 3 months in the making.
The rescheduling was real all the time, but now we're here. Get cheaper. Thank you for the 5 gifted. What the fuck, Bubbie? Congrats to the gifted.
Thank you, man.
uh,
Thanks for the gift.
I,
Man, thanks.
I,
Thanks.
hey, at least you can use emotes
Yeah.
now if you can't get out. It's something.
Yay. Yay. Thank you, Kat. Thank
Wild. Okay, but Bubbie, do you want to introduce yourself before I explain why we're here today?
Yeah, I can explain. Wait, no. Introduce myself. Hi. Hi, my name is Bubbie. It's me. It's Bubbie, Rose King Gator. And I found out last night that I'm apparently part of the buffet table as one of the hostess and server of the crew, the Krusty crew. I'm employed, I guess. Voluntarily employed. I don't get paid. Please pay me. I'll link my coffee in the description below.
Yeah, please give Bubbie $1
Please,
That
so
would-
I can go down to university.
for reptiles in need. Okay. Also, why is my lurk redeem broken? I love everything here. My lurk command. Okay. Cool. But yeah, hi, welcome especially to the new people. Welcome to Hydrafixation. Hydrafixation is the talk show format where I invite guests so they can talk about their special interests or hyperfixations. With a little hurdle that is, they have 20 minutes of uninterrupted yapping time, and after that you can ask questions. I will ask question, and we see where this goes. And if you ask yourself, Helia, but why is it called hydrafixation? Well, usually it goes that way. You start with one topic and 10 other topics just appear out of thin air. Like, for example, we had an episode about a video game and we ended up talking about monster fucking. We had Mario Kaizo and we ended and we ended up talking USA German differences and is learning driving like Kaizo? Do you have to learn driving through mistakes? You know how it is. Interesting topic shifts.
Very interesting.
Now I'm really interested how Bubbie will do this, because we're talking projects today, which weirdly enough is something I finally know something about. I can actually contribute today.
You know something. Yay!
Yeah, not like every other episode where I'm sitting here like, huh? What's going on? And usually my guests bring a presentation or visuals. Also, hello, Livy on the red app. Hello.
Hi.
So this is gonna be interesting on how Bubbie will do this. Because if you reschedule all the time, you also forget to set up things. And I didn't remind Bubbie to bring a presentation, so this is going to be really, really fun. But we have a 20-minute timer, the Reddit 20-minute timer.
Oh fuck, there is right there. Oh god.
Yeah. It's real. Timer is real.
I might need to stand up for this. I'm not gonna lie. I might need to stand.
A VTuber without scuff and being unprepared. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. The pressure of time. Yeah, the pressure of time is the fun thing, because if I would let people talk all the damn time, we wouldn't get anywhere. It is what it is. This would never stop, which will be interesting for future episodes. Also, before we start, Hinkaru, I have questions, and I don't know if I actually want the answer. Like, what happened? What? Huh? I also just realized. Okay. Hinkaru, I don't know what dreams you have. It worries me. It slightly worries me. So I'm a bit confused by something. No? Is that okay? Okay. Whew. I put up random slides. Presentation karaoke. Oh, should I do a PowerPoint karaoke with people at one point?
Oh my god, that would be amazing. I would honestly be so down for that.
PowerPoint karaoke means you get a presentation you have never seen in your life, and you just have to wing it.
Oh my gosh, yes, I'd actually be good at that. Let's do that. That's what we should have done. Oh my god, wait. No what? Bro, let's talk after stream. Let's talk.
Hydrafixation, I don't know, anniversary, I don't know how many episode is. Everyone makes a small presentation, and then we just jumble them around and see what happens. That would be funny as fuck. Someone, wait. I was like, someone note that down. I can clip it. I can't just clip it and make it easy.
Clip it, chat. Clip it.
Okay, Bubbie. Before I reveal did you you still need a minute to?
No. You're good. I mean, give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes.
Hey guys, hi
exactly.
chat. How are you doing? 20 minutes to yap about a hyperfixation of mine. Sign me up. Yeah, the only thing is you have to be a streamer. That's kind of it. But yeah, that is the joke. I also let me actually use my own stuff. There is a playlist on my YouTube channel with all the. Why is my chat looking like this? I don't like this. With all the other episodes that are actually really, really cool and interesting. And I learned things that I have never thought about, which is really interesting. I don't know why it looks like that. Well, it is what it is. I would slot mine for next year. Okay, wait. I can make this easy for you guys. See? You get another minute. Where do I have it?
I got another minute on the clock. Oh my gosh, let's go.
If you guys actually are interested, I actually made wait. Can you? I actually made a form once. So you guys can actually just fill out the form, because that's easier, and then you can give me your info and so on and so on, and tell me what you want to talk about. I mean, I have a few guests in backlog, because my god, the rescheduling and pushing shit is insane. But yeah, I wanna learn new stuff. I'm learning about things I've never knew stuff about. It's very cool. Okay. Bubbie, are you ready?
Yeah. I'm gonna wait. Not X. I don't want to go on X. There we go.
So funny to look at it on the other screen and be like, yeah. Okay, there we go. Ta-da! Isn't that amazing? Look at this professional looking. Okay, Bubbie. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did this. I played these games before. All right.
You can do this. I will count you in, and then you have 20 minutes to yap. And I will give you a warning at 10, 5, and 1 minute, just so you have.
Okay.
Okay, we can do this. Bubbie,
Okay.
you go in 3, 2, 1, go.
All right, guys. Hello, what's up? It's me, she's Bubbie, and today we're going to be talking about presentations, not presentations, projects. Yay! I have a presentation right here of like 3 slides plus some examples, so I can show you. So we're going to talk about projects. As you all may know, well, actually not everyone, but for some, I know Helia knows, but for those who don't know, I've done projects I've done VTuber run projects, not working with the actual talent itself, but more just within fan community. So most of the projects I've done has been for community stuff, for community's sake, and specifically for a person. And I've done projects outside of in terms of online projects. I've done projects outside of that. So we're going to talk about a little bit of things. All right. Now I forgot a clicker, so I can't do that. I can do this. So how to project. So step 1. Well, technically, before you even do to step 1, there's actually the most important step: plan. Well, when it comes down to planning for projects, I mean, a lot of stuff. When it comes down to planning, people don't really think about it, right? People don't really think about it. They kind of like, in terms of planning kind of goes with like, oh, let's do this, right? We should like, I don't know. Let's say, let's do a billboard in Times Square, right? Let's do a billboard. And on that billboard, we're gonna have Michael Jackson, right? We're gonna have a billboard of Michael Jackson in Times Square, okay? Excuse me, sorry, I drank a root beer, so like if I belch, I am so sorry. So yeah, a billboard of Michael Jackson in Times Square. So that's like, alrighty, like that's an idea. Now, how to go about it? Because usually people just say, "Fuck it, we ball. We just need to get money, and that's all." Wrong. It's not just money. There's a lot to it than people imagine, and that's like the same thing goes for like, especially with like community projects, like doing fan community projects for like a country. There's a lot that goes behind the scenes of it, especially within the planning phase. Because like, again, with the planning phase, you can have an idea, and all it takes is to get that group of people. Now we go to step 1 is get people. So before you get the people like to be part of something, you need a really leader. You need leadership. You need leadership in the project. That's where you have something called project managers and leaders and project leaders. Now, depending on like the project, there's normally just like leadership, but there's always like a head lead or like a head manager within the project. The projects that I've conducted, we've had managers and leadership. Sometimes we have them, and then sometimes we just have project managers and call it a day. Each one is specializing in one thing. For example, we would have one with art, one with writing, and then one lead like editor, like proof editor, and then the other one, and then kind of like we have one for like social media. So, and all in all, it's all a collaborative joint effort. So once you have like that team established, you want to figure out timelines. You want to figure out the time frame as to when to start the project. Actually, no, when to find people to do the project, when to close the apps. Once you close the apps, when should you recruit the people to be part of like, I guess like the group chat, or like on Discord terms, the server, and then explain everyone as to what's going on from when to start the check-in, and then when the final product should be. Excuse me. So yeah, that's pretty much going into the yap portion as well. Because again, with projects, it's like different. There's like different layers to it, different layers. And then number 3, get to work. So that sounds very intimidating, but don't worry, it's not. Because the get to work portion is pretty much is right in the name, get to work. So after you get everybody within the server, everyone kind of like gets to know each other. They're familiar with each other. A lot of the times people are already familiar because of in terms of like the fan community stuff and like the VTuber scene, like a lot of people are pretty much familiar with each other in the sense of, oh, I recognize this name because of chat. Oh, I recognize this name because we're in the same server together. So like there's already a little bit of familiarity, but because now that you put into an environment where you are working together, you are going to be talking to them a little bit more. And that's also a great way to like get to know a person better. I remembered when I first participated in a project, I didn't really only knew a few people because of being part of chat, like seeing people in the chat and seeing people on the server and talking to a few. But then as I participated in like the projects, I get to talk to them a little bit more, and I actually was able to form some types of friendships and connections with them. And I'm actually going to talk about some projects I've participated in, but the projects I'm going to be talking about is specifically projects that I've helped manage. So yeah, I think this is the next. Yep, there we go. So that stuff I've done. So a lot of the stuff I've done has been through a fan base called Octoposse. For those who don't know, Octoposse, they are fans of Octavio, of Holostars, English. Blue Boy. And yeah, he's a talent within Holostars English, and a lot of the projects I've done have been through Console Hall. I'm going to be talking about 3 big things right here. Memento Solis, the birthday stuff, and then 1 year. So with projects, especially in terms of like, like I said, in terms of for like a creator, from my knowledge and from just being part of it for like, I want to say, I guess now 3 years, which is fucking insane to me. A lot of people, they do projects just for specific events like birthdays, and then like birthdays, or like, oh, it's their streamiversary, let's do one for their streamiversary, you know? So I think what people don't also realize that what they can just do projects just because. They can just do a project for a creator because why the fuck not? And I think more people should do projects like that. Just do a project, not for a special event, like a special occasion. Just do one because you can. Like there's no one is stopping you besides yourself from doing something that you want to do. And in order for that to happen, you have to get that group of people. Find people that have that interest of like wanting to help. If you don't have people, if you don't have friends, that's okay. Put that freaking Google Forms to work, baby, and find people from there. Like, it's okay to ask. That's the main thing. The main thing is it's okay to ask. When you get denied, that's okay. It sucks, but you can get right back up. You get right back up and you walk. You get right back up. And there's going to be someone that wants to be part of. There's always a spot. So yeah, I'm going to actually show you guys some stuff in terms of the advertising side. So I think the first one is going to be Scrapbook. So this was something that I helped put together for the Scrapbook project. This was like kind of like an advertising. The art was done by Miki, but everything else, like the graphic stuff, that was done via Canva. Canva best friend in terms of like quickly making up social media posts. Yay. But this was something I just put together. I feel like when it comes down to advertising, especially for projects, like something that's, how do I say, in terms of like graphics, stuff like this that's pertaining to like what you're promoting does capture the eye and does make people intrigued, especially with like sometimes it's like the use of color what words are used within like the graphic itself, because you don't want the graphic to be too wordy. Otherwise, people are going to just be turned off from it. So the less words, the better. What's the, I guess, like the quote title of the project, who's running the project, and then if there's like any type of dates, for example, like applications, like, oh, applications are open, you have that, and you can showcase the time frame between now and then later. So this is kind of like an example. I still like the graphic I did here. Best. And then here's another one. And then this was kind of like a reminder one. Again, similar vibe as the previous one, but it's, again, this one's more referring to like 1 week for applications close.
It's very Octavio.
It's so toffee. It's giving Taylor Swift. It's giving Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
But yeah, like again, it's the similar thing. Now, I don't know. Do I expect everyone to have like this level of Picasso-ness? No, not really. It's just it's just a matter of the more you do it.
Oh, 10 minutes. 10 minutes.
Oh, 10 minutes. All right. Let's see. Is there anything else right here? Oh no, that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. Oh, go back. All right. Give me a second. So I'm just gonna show y'all some project. In a quick manner. So let me. I guess we'll start off stuff that's like, I guess, like recent. So I'm gonna show you guys two styles of like the project. So let me just. So this one was during his 1 year anniversary. So we did a scrapbook project. I pretty much did the website and with some assistance with by JB. And I didn't. The art was done by Sarah Fox. For this background. But yeah, so when it came down to recruiting people, we wanted to look for we did 2 things for this project. We did scrapbook, which was like a zine in like a Hey Zine style, and then we did donations because this was like also a charity fundraising project. So we did a fundraising project, and then we did a scrapbook. So I could show you the charity one. So for the charity, we found out that like he at the time, Octavio, he had a very strong like he loves animals. So when he also mentioned about one day he wanted to do like a charity, like donate to charity for like animals. And so what we did, we raised like about $1,000 towards Paws, which is aka the Philippine Animal Welfare Society based in the Philippines. We were able to raise almost 1.1k USD towards that charity. This was also something community related. We had everyone within the community donate. Even people who don't even know who the guy is donated, and people outside of like Octoposse donated. So this was something that like anyone, and we wanted everyone and anyone, if they wanted to donate. This was like probably like one of my favorite things that we've done. Another thing in terms of another charity we donated to a goat facility called Let's Go Buffalo, and you can see the goats right here, Opal and Olivia. They were so freaking adorable. We raised, I believe, I want to say like $250 USD to goats. The reason why we donated to a goat charity was also because goats was one of obvious like favorite, and so we were able to sponsor Opal and Olivia for like food and all this stuff. That was a really fun process that we did in terms of like charity. I definitely want to do more of that. And then let me show you another one we did. This one was his birthday last year. This was a kind of like I guess like you could say like a lore themed project that was pertaining to his second outfit, more specifically for his character. this is probably like I adored a lot of this because we made a lot of Kingdom Hearts references in this project. And then this was kind of like the vibe. If you like with the music and stuff, like, and then like the graphic, if you know, you know. But with this project, there was like different layers to it. So we had a guest book. We had a conjoint guest book with another project, who was also doing a Tavi project. We did a magma board where anyone and everyone was able to draw a little something, draw the little Sona on it. And this is more for like people who missed like the signups for like the main project, which was actually a flower book. It was a botanist guide to Nathano. And then this is what it looked like. So everyone was grouped had a partner, and they were able to. Oh my gosh! Oh, this music. Okay, sorry. Everyone was put. I'm so sorry. This project got me. I remember crying while going through this book.
Aww.
After months of progress.
No,
Yeah,
I get that. 5 minutes.
Like I want. Okay, that's perfect. I just want people to know when it comes down to like doing like projects, how much time gets put into this stuff. Like I want to say, because my time zone is very different to the majority of the people that do these projects. By the way, obviously I'm US, right? But a lot of the people who do participate in this project, they're in their seed game. They're like GMT -8 and like all that stuff. So I actually do, for me, it's because I'm an insane person. Not a lot of people do it, but like for me, I take a lot of time out of my night to sleep to help just communicate with people and just like interact, like make sure that like things are okay, questions are answered. I could obviously just wait until the next day to answer the question, but you know, if I'm awake, I just like taking the time to answer. And just like again be there, because like I think a lot of people, I think it's just it's just nice. I think it's just nice, a nice gesture to do. But yeah, this was like a Bonnie book, and everyone was paired. They created their own like unique plant, flower, fungi. Just these were like kind of like not only themed around Octavia, but like also just more specifically in this fantasy world where there's no life, like no life is gone, no human life, no animal life. What would be residing in this world? And everyone knocked it out of the park. Like you have like photographs that were taped in here, because this book was done by a former botanist, and this was like more of like a research type of book. And this was, again, I think this is probably like one of my will be forever favorite projects in terms of like this type of like book structure. So everyone was so unique when it came down to everything, and I think what also makes this even grander was the fact that like he said himself that like there was like inspiration behind some of these flowers, or like the idea added into like his stuff. So I think this is pretty cool. This was like one of the projects I want to print out. Like I want to print this out myself.
Oh yeah.
Like, cause like this is too fucking pretty. Like, why can't I escape? Why I can't escape full screen? Kind of just want to just shimmy to the back part. And yeah, and then this was like the back. We did like a kind of like a night and day.
That's so pretty.
I know, bro. I want to print this out so bad. I want to get like a hardcover of this.
Hardcover
now,
gold foil.
Before I start crying. Yes, I would, dude. You know, but yeah. Last but not least, since I have like a minute, which is honestly a good amount of time for me to talk about, is one of the recent projects that we've done, which is Memento Solis. Now, Memento Solis was one of the projects that was kind of like suggested from the very beginning of doing a video game. Like people wanted to do a video game like for him since he debuted, but it was too early for us. It was just too early because we had no idea who the hell he is. Like we didn't have no clue about his personality, what and whatever. So Memento Solace was, I want to say, 6 months in the making. Like, the process of this game was actually 6 months. And I just wanted to let it be known. This was a visual novel, too. So, for 6 months to make a visual novel game, it's so
50
little.
seconds.
And 50 seconds, perfect. It's just so long. But I can just at least show y'all the trailer. So Memento Solos took us 6 months. We had a group of people. This was a really ambitious project. And we had people who had no idea who the hell this dude is participate in. One of the music and one of our goals for this project especially was we wanted to get people who we wanted this game to be suitable and playable for anybody who has no idea who he is, regardless of like whether he's a VTuber or not. This was like one of these games, and I think the amount of support we had from this game is just outstanding. We're still getting support from this game. I can at least show y'all the trailer for the game, and then that will be like the remainder of my. But yeah, this is the Memento Solace.
And we're officially done, but I will let the thing count.
Yeah.
For some reason, I do not have any sound for this. I'm sorry. Art is so good.
I have the credits for the art if needed.
There it is. Thank you. I'm also linking you guys the trailer link in chat. Whoa! It's so cool. It's so cool.
I like, oh my gosh, like this was probably in terms of like this was in this project. This one was not even for any like special event like at all. This was like
just
we had nothing coordinated for.
But hey,
yeah, we just wanted to do a game because.
But hey, you did it! You made it! Whoa! See, it wasn't that bad. Whoa! Okay.
That was the wrong button, but like, yay!
Okay. Also, hi Rose. I saw you earlier, but I didn't want to interrupt the Bubbie. Hello, welcome. Hi again. Now to the part where I will ask questions, and you, of course, can ask questions. Damn, the celebration redeem is all the confetti. But I have questions.
Okay.
Those questions all will be horribly specific, because just to give you guys some context for the people who don't know me for the last 2 years and have seen me overwork myself on projects. A lot. Bubbie and I know each other from that fandom. Where this Octavio guy is coming from, I'm just part of another corner of that.
Another corner of this.
Yeah, I'm not a puppet, but it is what it is. So we never did a project together, and I hate that, and we need to change that, by the way.
Oh yeah, we can talk. We can talk.
We should do that. Maybe we can find something today. That would be funny.
You know what? Why not?
They admitted to being overworked. Wonders happen. Shut up. Just shut up. That's rude. Damn. Okay. I'm getting bullied again in chat. Wow. But so yeah, my questions will be maybe a bit specific. But first question is maybe a two-part question. What's the best thing about projects, and what's the worst thing about projects?
Oh, great! That's a great start. Okay. The best and the worst thing about project. Honestly, the it kind of goes hand in hand. I actually got something for both. So the best and worst things about project is the beginning and end of it.
Mm-hmm.
So the beginning of it, right? It's like the best, right? You know, you're having a grand. And then what's worse is the middle of it, like the actual like going in the middle. It can be a lot.
Oh my god, yeah.
From answering questions that was already answered like a month ago or like a week ago or like a few days ago, having to repeat yourself. But you know, at the same time, you know, you should also kind of be comfortable with having to repeat yourself because you don't want to come off you don't want to come off rude. You don't want to come off. So it's okay to repeat yourself, and I think it's okay to repeat yourself. It's annoying, but you know, clarification is okay because you want to encourage people to ask the questions, even if it's repeating them, even if it's repetitive. So that's like, I guess, like right there in the middle, like the worst part is just like making sure that people submit their stuff on time, having to repeat yourself multiple times, and having to do a repetitive reminder saying like, "Hey guys, you have a week. Hey guys, you got 3 days. Hey guys, it's due today."
Yeah.
Like, you know, that's like the worst. But also,
and I love the, oh my god, we had a deadline. Yeah, we communicated that at day 1. It's in the pinned message, underscored, billboard sized.
Literally. Yes, that's my favorite. Be like, man, we have a deadline, and it's like pinned right there.
Also, thank you for the hydrate.
It's right there. It's right there, man. But yeah, like, and then like after, like when you get everything putting together, is also it's not like the worst, but like it's stressful. Like once you get all the elements, putting it together, then like the last like week or two, the last stretch, that's where it's stressful.
Yeah,
is putting it all together. It's not like the worst, but it's stressful because you want to make sure everything works, all the links work, the images are showing up, everyone's credits are in. That's like, it's not like it can be the worst, but it can be the stressful. But then the best and the worst part is when the project. That's when you're like, dang, all of this time I spent 4 months yelling at people, get their work turned in, and everything is right here in front of me. Everyone's contributions is right here, and it's on the link, it's on the website, it's done. And it's like, dang, you feel like this empty void, and you're like, dang, it's over. That's like the worst, but at the same time, it's also like, it's like the best, but also the worst. And then last but not least, what's the best? Like when the person you made the project for looks at it, and talks about it and like dissects it. That's like the best. That's like, I think like also like best because like it doesn't. It's like I feel like, and this is just my opinion. I think when someone looks over a project, like to you, like on like whether on stream or like in a video, and it's just such a different experience in comparison to like when they're looking it over on their own off stream and then talk about it on stream, because I think there's just like a little bit of a more of a connection with the fan when they're going through it on stream and like their actual reaction to everything. I think it like you start doing backflips. You're doing somersaults.
Also, it's nice to make your Oshi cry on stream.
Oh yeah, I have.
Yeah, that is a nice bonus. Also, that's a good one. There is no stupid question, only stupids that don't ask questions. Yes.
No, for real.
Also, yeah, deadlines and project for someone's birthday, a crime. Yeah, indeed. How dare we actually have a date? Honestly, for me, the best and the worst thing simultaneously about any project are people.
Yeah.
Because I'm so in awe every time about people's creativity and ideas and input and interpretations. But oh my god, people. Working with people is the fucking worst. And yes, I say that very lovingly, but I think the most important thing, I think I said that before, the most important thing is if you're project manager or project lead, you need a right-hand person who can shut the fuck up. So you have someone to vent to, or you guys can vent to each other. Because, and I say that very lovingly, but sometimes you look at contributors' questions or what they're doing or whatever, and you're just like, I can't scream at you right now.
I'm gonna freak out. I'm
gonna crash out. I just need to scream. And then you can go to your co-lead and be like, have you seen this shit?
Mm-hmm.
God, I love people, but holy shit, people. Sometimes I just have questions. I
felt that in my bones, man.
Yeah. That is the you have to.
That in my freaking bones.
Everybody is so creative, Nick. My biggest thing in that is people don't read. People don't read guidelines. Yeah. People don't read deadlines. People don't read your answers. They don't just. Suddenly they lose the ability to read, and I have no idea how they do that. Mm-hmm. Like, what is happening? How is that possible?
Because like you can tell when someone reads, like they see like the guidelines, what needs to be done, when something is due. They can read. I think people read. From my experience, the timeline, people have read the timeline. I feel like when it comes to the guidelines, people don't read it. And I will say, and I can say a few things. A lot of the times with the guidelines, when you're explaining too much in too much detail, they don't really take in as much information. You want to be not too deep. You want to be as like straightforward as possible. But you don't want to get too wordy to the point where like it feels like it's word jungle. And like from my experience of doing projects, what I keep in mind a lot is a lot of people who participate in projects, again, because it's online, everyone is from all over the world, so a lot of people are ES. So you have to keep in mind what words you use so that it's digestible for people who are.
Yeah.
So you don't want to be too wordy. You don't want to have too much slang. You want it to be as understandable as possible. And obviously, people are going to ask questions. That's one thing. And if you're going to have to repeat yourself, you're going to repeat yourself. But also, patience. I think the one big thing is you have to have a lot of patience.
You sometimes you talk to toddlers. Sometimes you have to treat people like toddlers.
Yeah. Yeah.
It sounds mean, but sometimes that is actually the easiest.
Oh yeah.
Considering that, because you said, hey, the step one is planning, which I agree so much. In that context, what do you think is the biggest hindrance for projects that are not successful? Like, is there like one or two things where you're like, people should pay more attention to that?
Okay, so this is going based off experience. One big thing is people say they want to do something, and when they say they want to do this, who's going to step up? That's who's going to step up. And when no one steps up, that's when it kind of crumbles. Because you can be part of something. You like, let's say it's like you, me, less and Haas, for example, right? Let's say it's the four of us. We're like, okay, we want to do this project, right? And like, although we are able to work together as a group, I feel like some type of leadership is needed within the group,
yes,
to keep everyone together. So there's even though we know each other, even though we're like oomfies like that, we friends like that, you also do still need a leader to keep everything intact. You need someone who like do the reminder. You need someone to communicate with everybody to make sure that everyone's okay, is on track. You need to have like that form of communication. And that's another thing. Communication also is like one of the downfalls of projects.
Oh,
And
God,
also advertising can also be advertising for a project can also lead to a downfall, funny enough. And it's not even like you have to have the prettiest graphics. You need to be a graphic designer. You need to have the best art pieces. That has nothing to do with that. You're going to have the most outstanding graphic, but the choice of words and where people can sign up, that breaks it right there. Yeah, like with the social post. If the social post isn't like direct and informative, if it's too wordy, people aren't going to read all of that. That's why you need to be as concise as possible, provide the links, and provide like as much detail as possible so that the links are findable. And with the sign-up form, especially if the sign-up form does not mark the X, like the X and the X's and stuff, the X's and T's, it's not like people aren't going to people are going to sign. I mean, people are going to sign up regardless. It depends on like the product. It really depends. It really depends on. But like that's a whole other thing. But overall, I think what kind of leads to the downfall of projects, it's communications from like, especially from like the leads and managers, communication with like your participants, communication with your like the leadership team and your managers. And then what also leads to again downfall of projects is just oh my gosh, I completely forgot what I said. I said communications, and it's just communication really. It's always been communication.
I also
and also having a leader.
Yeah. As much as I love the idea of flat hierarchies in settings and be like, hey, it's not that strict. Honestly, especially if you have bigger community projects with a lot of people you're not friends with, you need hard hierarchies. You need to know who talks to who and who is responsible for what, because otherwise no one will do shit. That's the thing. It's not like everyone is everywhere. It's like if you haven't said, hey, this aspect is your job, no one will pick it up.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
Oh, also socials. You have to do like, yes, eye-catching, yes, the correct amount. People should be like, this is what it's about, this is the first info I need, but also you actually have to make social posts. People also forget that they actually have to talk about their project and actually share their project so people can actually see that.
Also, an add on to that, like, don't be afraid to reach out to people and ask, be like, hey, can you like promote this? Like, I feel like people are afraid to promote because it kind of feels like, oh, I'm just being a bother. Oh, I'm not part of this community. You don't know unless you ask. The amount of times I've asked people to, hey, can you advertise this? I've been annoying. I've been so annoying. But don't be afraid to ask. I think that's another thing. People are afraid to ask for help. Especially asking for help to advertise for a project or promote a project or promote something or promote like the finished product. Don't be afraid to ask. People are very afraid to ask. Because I think the one thing that people are afraid to ask for, the reason why people are afraid is because they're going to get denied. That's like the fear of being denied. You don't know unless you. So you have to ask.
But also, if you ask nicely and you're still like nice about it, no is the worst you get. Ask for help, my weakness. Yeah. Yes, Les. No, it's actually if you ask someone, hey, could you do this or would you be interested? The worst thing they say is, hey, no, thank you, and that's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If they say no, move on.
Yeah,
and move on, and you find a whole like it's not the end of the world. You find a different way. You find a different solution.
I also think a big aspect, because I want my next point on my question list is like conflicts. And I just realized that one of my big, not aches, but annoyances with projects is, yes, lack of communication. Because, hey, it's also fine if your real life is like throwing you against the wall and you can't participate anymore. Or shit happens. That is so fine. Just tell people.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, I'm also so annoyed with people who don't commit. And I say that as most of the projects we do are fan projects. If it's not happening, the world will not crumble and break down. But just, you said you're gonna do it, at least try?
At least try, yes.
And be honest if you can't. Because there's nothing more annoying for a project management team that has to run after people all the fucking time to get info or updates. Or no, just do it.
I think I'm gonna pick you off of. I think at the end of the day, everyone's human. We all have lives. That's what I always say. We all have lives. We all have things that we need to. The stuff that we do is voluntary. That being said, although this is a voluntary project, you also signed up and you agreed to commit to this project. The least that you can do is communicate and reach out to us if anything has. If something that is happening in your life where like you need to prioritize that 100% over a silly online project, please let the people know. Don't ghost them unless like you come back and you tell us, hey, I'm very sorry, but I actually need to dip from this project. I need to dip from this project because like it happens.
Yeah,
it happens where all of a sudden they're like they went ghost. But like the reason why they went ghost, it's not because they didn't want to go ghost. It didn't. It's also not because they didn't want to tell us. It's because they had no way of communicating at all because of the situation that they're in. I'm not gonna say who, but like I remembered for one of the projects, there was a very, very bad storm in the area, like to the point where like powers were out.
Yeah.
They had no power. So like they had no way of communicating. It was very worrisome because as a manager, it was very worried to me, myself and others because they were active at one point and then all of a sudden radio silence completely.
Mm-hmm.
And it was very worrisome. I was honestly more worried about them. I was more worried about them than their own actual freaking. And they were, and like I think I want to say like 2 weeks later, they finally got some type of communication. Said their and surprisingly, they still participated in the project, and they were able to get their stuff done.
Damn.
Thankfully.
Damn, that's insane.
Like I'd rather like okay, like again, I'd rather you like if you need it from the project, that's fine. Like I understand. Like I don't expect people to go ghost random. Like if people that I'm familiar with who join projects, or even if I'm not familiar, if people join projects, they're active, right? They're talking in the chat, they're engaging. Then all of a sudden, they're just radio silent. I know something happened.
Yeah.
And you know, reaching out is always the best course of action. If they haven't responded in like a while, that's where it gets scary, and that's where the judgment call. And I think people are afraid to do this. Of what to do. Do we reassign this part to someone? What do we do? The deadline is happening and the deadline is closed. And we need certain elements to be done. And that's where it gets scary of like, do we find someone? Will they come back? You know? And sometimes you have to take the risk of, sometimes people do take the risk of like, you know what? Let's see if they come back. If they don't, and other people, they don't even want to take the risk and just say, we gotta find someone to cover for those. Because like, deadline. And it's everything.
Yeah, that's also very, very dependent on, hey, is it a project where everyone can add something and one less doesn't matter, or is it actually important that this person is the person, or that this entry or part happens? And yeah, you
Yeah.
have to it's always good to have a plan B. And I think this is my takeaway of everything. Always plan for the worst case. Always have
Yeah.
people in the back that are able to jump in at like moment's notice if they have to. Because if you don't have that, you are wasting time on finding new people.
I also want to add on to this as well. This is something that we started last year. Technically going into like fully commit to it. We do have something called oh my gosh, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Hold on. I need to look it up. I know the word. Wait, I can just click on a project. Duh, I'm stupid. I'm no stupid. Word. Pinch. There we go.
Mm-hmm.
We started doing a thing called having pinchers. Now, usually, for those who don't know what pinchers are, they're pretty much people that come in clutch. And in easier term, they are people that are able to do a turnaround if someone were to, let's say, I don't know, they have to like dip from the project entirely. These people, they're able to do a quick turnaround within a certain amount of time and finish up like the work that was previously assigned. So we started having pinch artists, pinch writers since like I want to say the second birthday project we did for Tavi.
That's smart, yeah.
And I think having people who want to pinch or who can pinch did help us out a lot, because it's just a matter of like, hey, like is anyone able to finish the work for this person? And it does help the person's workload. It does. And I think having people to pinch, like, it's not like just having people who only want to do pinch. We encourage people to sign up for a main role and not just to sign up for pinch. We have people who signed up for main role stuff, and then also if they're able to do pinch, they sign up for it. And I think it's just good to have good to know that like people are ready to help each other, because I think that's just like the important thing. Like I feel like people, they feel like well, I'm on my own island. Once I get my work, that's all I gotta do. No, you actually are part of a team, brother. You're part of a team, and you can help each other out. You guys aren't just secluded to your one thing. Again, you can ask for help.
Yeah, that also counts for the management team. You can just ask into your group, hey, we need another person there. Can someone take on a second entry? And mostly there's someone who says yes.
Yeah. Like I remember when I made for the 1 year project, I was spreading myself so thin to the point where like I was doing everything. And then one of my managers and one of the leads, they were like, you do realize that you can ask. We're here to help you out.
What?
And I'm like, you're right. I know, right? Oops. And it's like, I had like this fear of like man, but like my vision, this is like, I have a vision of da 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 da. But then I have to remember there's a group of people I want to help with. Sorry, I got a gummy worm, so I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I also learned never project lead alone. You need someone else.
Yeah.
You need to share that burden.
Yeah. Oh, that burden. I mean, it's good to have like, I feel like you can running things alone in terms of like being a manager or like a lead. Is it possible? Sure, but when you have like about like 40 people in a project and you're on your own, it gets It gets to you heavily.
I mean, just for like very practical reasons of you get sick. You don't have access to your shit for some reason. There needs to be another person who knows what's going on.
Actually, funny story. Well, it's fun. Okay, for some it might not even be fun, but like
it's funny now. In hindsight,
well, okay, no, it's not funny, but like at the same time, it's humorous. All right. It's
okay. Mm-hmm.
So it was actually that project too. I was working I was doing a lot for I did so much, and and at that entire time I could have just asked my the managers and leads hey, can you help me out with taking this? But I was just kind of in for myself. I'm I can just do this all my. It got to a point I broke my foot from work. And there's 3 big things that were happening the following month. I was flying to a convention in 2 weeks, and then 2 or 3 weeks. And I also had another convention to go to as well. And in that month as well, there was a lot of deadlines, big deadlines that were coming up.
Beautiful.
And I was bedridden. I was in bed, and I had to stay in bed. I had to have my foot elevated. And by the way, having my broken foot, that was the worst. That was probably one of the worst pains.
Oh yeah, can't imagine
in my life. Oh my gosh, I remembered when I had that work. Me trying to get up, I thought I was sucking myself out, and I couldn't stand. I couldn't. It was so bad. I was I was embarrassed I was embarrassed from work because of my coworker, and then at the same time I kind of just had this adrenaline. Bro, when people say adrenaline rush is real, it's fucking. I had this adrenaline of yeah, I'm fine guys. And I'm joking about it. I'm joking around, but also I'm in freaking pain. And then by the time I got into the car to go to the hospital, oh my god, it was oh my god, it was bad. It was just
bad. Can't imagine.
Yeah, and so what I took from that, and this is where I get to my point, it kind of made me realize I needed to slow down, because I was so in a way project hungry of we need to get this done. I need to get this done. I need to get this done. I need to do this. I need to do that. I need to answer to people's questions and do everything. So when I have other people who can do it for me, and I was you know what? I'm gonna have you guys do that. I can't do it. I can't be on my I had a laptop, but I didn't even want to touch my laptop. I didn't touch my laptop for a week, and I love going on my. And I didn't touch and I can go on my PC. I just couldn't go on my laptop. I just couldn't. And so yeah, it. Oh my! It just taught me to slow down. I feel one big takeaway with projects is slow down and don't stress yourself out and having to do everything yourself, especially when you have a group of people that are able to help you out.
Yeah.
As long as you get in the direction of, can you do A, B, C, and D? That's, I say, is very important.
Also, for planning, if you think you need 2 weeks for a project, estimate 4. That also helps actually especially if you have a deadline with the fan project that needs to be done for a certain date, plan as if it has to be done a week earlier, because there's always a delay. The more time you plan on, the easier it is for you. That is probably the thing I need to teach people all the time. What I also say to my management team is, there are 2 deadlines in this project. The real deadline and the earlier deadline we communicate to contributors. because
Oh
I
yeah,
am not giving them the real deadline because there are always a few of them for very fair reasons that will take longer and will need a day or two. And you should just
yeah.
deal with that.
Oh yeah. I have people. They have to ask for extensions. If they don't ask for the extension, they're not getting an extension.
Yeah, that's how it should be. Yeah. Miraculously,
That like
people just think if they don't if they don't communicate, we just accommodate everything. No,
exactly. Yeah. No.
no,
No. No.
Oh, that's probably also a big tip I have for people who wanna lead a project or manage a project. Listen inside yourself very deeply and ask yourself, can you kick ass if necessary? Can you be a little mean if necessary? Can you say no if necessary? Because if you can't, maybe you shouldn't. Maybe you shouldn't have the responsibility.
Yeah. Oh.
Because I just see a lot of people who are like, hey, I would like to do this. And I'm like, yeah. But you also have like the integrity of a sponge sometimes. So I don't know if that's if that's the right job for you. It's not like you can't do a job or you can't belong to the management team, but if you're on the top of the credit list, you actually need to take the responsibility if something goes wrong.
Yeah, you need to do work.
Yeah.
You need to do work.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
You know what's crazy? I was told that. You know what's crazy, bro? I was told. Someone told. Like this wasn't like VTuber related, but like we were talking about like stuff about like projects. Someone told me that managers they don't do anything. And I sat there baffled. I sat there baffled of like, what do you mean managers they don't do? They actually handle a lot of the behind the scenes work in comparison to like a project lead. Because like there's a difference between project manager and then the project leader. The project leader, they're more hands-on with the specific topic or the specific group of people that they have to accommodate. For example, they're for an art lead, they're mostly looking at the art stuff. They're talking to the artists, they're answering questions, making sure that they hit deadline stuff. Not like make sure like they're turning in their stuff, and they report back to the managers. Now the project managers, they are the ones that handle the spreadsheets the most. They're the ones on top of the deadlines, making sure that like everyone's communicating, everyone getting like the updates from like the leads. They're more behind scenes, but they do speak up about the project, about like the project itself. But they're not really talking to a specific group of people. The project leaders are, not the manager. The managers are talking to everybody as a whole, or if they do need to address a certain group, they'll address a certain group as so. Bad managers don't do stuff. A good one, or at least one doing the bare minimum, will
still
do lots of work. Yeah, exactly.
That's
like,
also
I want people that do a lot of work.
That's also the thing. No matter what you call the job, someone has to define the job. Like I think for one of the birthday projects last year, I literally made a list of, this is your position, that means you're doing this, and this also means if you have a question, you're asking that person. Just to make it clear, because the cool thing and the bad thing about a fan project is that you also have a lot of people volunteering for stuff they never did, which is completely fine because it's a relatively safe environment.
It's experience.
Yeah, that's relatively easy. But that also means you actually have to teach them what that means.
Yeah.
And that is that is a lot.
Yeah, to teach someone and also while also having deadlines, it's a lot of work.
Yeah.
at the same time, like, I feel like people who want to do project or people who want to do project leading, you have to commit. Like, you do a lot of commitment. I feel like you do a lot of commitment as a lead and a manager than you do as like a participant.
Oh,
That's how
definitely.
I feel, because there's a lot more layers to what you do as a lead and a manager than you do as the participant. As a participant, you just join the project, you get told what to do, and you do the work.
Yeah.
As a manager and a leader, you have to set up stuff. You have to prepare the assignments. You have to set up stuff for the participants before they even join the server. There's a lot of stuff that you do before they even set foot in the server, or like they set foot in the project. There's a lot more. There's a whole other layer of stuff you have. I'm not saying that it is hard for like participants, because depending on what you have to do, it can be different. Because of if it's something that you haven't done before, then yeah, it's gonna be different. And like if it's something that's gonna be a lot of time and a lot of work, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be difficult. Like, it's gonna be hard and difficult regardless. If we're talking about in terms of like how much someone needs to do, I would have to say it's a lot on the managers and the lead. Because once the project's out, people are gonna be looking at. People are gonna be looking at like, oh, who did that piece. But people are also going, depending on the quality of the project itself, people are going to look at the leads and the managers. That's what they're going to look at. Like, people brush them aside, but in actuality, those people who made the project happen, they're being looked at the most. All eyes are going to be on them, because they're the ones that was responsible of the people within the project, and they're the ones that coordinated everything. And like, when it comes into project stuff, like, everyone should be credited. Everyone should be credited in terms of like their contribution.
Yes.
And I feel like when it comes down to projects, a lot of people, they don't really credit the leads or the managers. The people who do credit the leads and the managers are the people who participated in the project. When it comes down to like someone who hasn't participated in the project, I tend to see people congratulate the participant over the people who just did the art, the writing, the editing, over the lead and manager, when they do at the same amount of commitment as the participant, but there's a lot more they do prior. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think that's I think the weird contradiction of being in the management team is, on one hand, no one knows you exist, no one knows what your job is, and barely anyone actually takes the time out of their day to be like, okay, who actually made that possible? Who's the person behind that?
Yes.
On the other hand,
yes,
as soon as you fuck up something, everyone knows your name.
Oh, I know you. Yeah.
Everyone knows your name, and it will go very. This is probably my. That is a very personal pet peeve, since I'm not an artist. I think there's a hierarchy of being perceived in your craft, and for artists it's the easiest because people look at picture. People have looked at picture, music.
Yeah,
they can listen to music. Like even on the side, writing is already hard because people need to sit down and actually read it. And then you have the invisible craft of actually managing, because nobody knows what you're doing.
Yeah.
Nobody has. I think I had that in the Hollow Cocktails project, that I was actually asked how I organize stuff, and then I made like a small presentation of, hey, this is, by the way, how I do shit like this, and here's my step-by-step plan. And people were like, that's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Exactly. It's a lot of work.
People don't know until they're in it.
Oh.
They don't know until they get the position.
I'm not naming names because I don't know if they're comfortable with that, but one of my Hollow Cocktails participants actually made, it's partially based on how I organize things, a project by themselves, and afterwards were like, oh my god, I'm so happy I'm done. This was so stressful. This was so much work. And I was like, yeah, hey, you did it. I'm very proud of you, but also, yeah, exactly. And I think this is important that people should know. If you have a project, yes, enjoy the art, enjoy the writing, enjoy how it looks, enjoy the layout, but please, please, please look at who actually did it and be nice and just say well done to that people. That actually helps so much.
Yeah, I think what made me was when it came down to like Memento Solace. I did see people showing love to the people who like managed that product, who like the people behind the game, like who made the game happen. That meant so much to me. Like everyone who did the art, everyone who did the writing, everyone who did like the editing in terms of like proofreading stuff, and everyone who did the music, they got their flowers. I'm glad that the leads and the people who managed the project got their flowers because of that game. Because I think that like making a game is not easy.
No, definitely
not at all. And the fact, and you know what's crazy? It was like we were told that it was impossible to make a game in like 6 months.
And you were like,
it is impossible. You know what's crazy? I like, this is one thing I feel like gets motivated. So tell me something is impossible. Tell me that it's impossible to do. Tell me something is impossible. Please tell me, because that's gonna make me want to do it. That's gonna freaking light a fire under my butt to make it happen.
So someone went to the octopus and was like, you can't make this, you little guys. And the little guys went, hold my pilk, I will.
Hold my pilk. hold my meat.
Yeah. That's also the other thing. Even if you wouldn't have done it in 6 months and you would have taken 7, 8, who the fuck cares? Who the fuck cares at the end of the day?
Even then, I just want someone tell me something is impossible. Like, outside of this, like being told something is impossible, like, I just want to rub it in their face. I want to rub it in their face so much. Because, like, you telling me that you can't make it, and, you know, being, like, if you're, like, being told stuff like that, I'm going to prove you. I'm going to prove you wrong. I'm going to prove you and everyone else who said that I couldn't do it wrong. So that you guys look goofy.
I still have a project idea in the back of my head where I'm like, I want to do this out of sheer spite because I saw it fail once and the reasons were so avoidable, and I'm like, I will do that better one day because I can. That's it.
Yeah, exactly. Freaking exactly. Like, I feel like any project is possible. That being said, to have a timeline that works, that can be doable.
Yes.
Like, hold on, let me see if I can. Hold on, I wonder if I can pull up this timeline for Memento.
Yeah, planning enough time is one thing, and maybe dampen down your expectations a bit or simplify your project. Because I also see people, I see people who are not experienced in this, who have never led a project or just participated in a few. And then I'm like, here, I have this idea for this very complex, long-term, needs a lot of people and expertise project. And I'm like, you can do this in 3 years if you have the experience. But not now.
I feel like you have to have a plan. You have to have a game plan. If you like, when you have like people that you can go over the timeline with, be like, is this possible? Is this doable? And like, if everyone's like, yeah, I think it's possible, then we go from there. Because funny enough, I kind of work backwards. So like, so it's like, all right, we have this date in mind. Now let's kind of like work our way a little bit back. Like, how many weeks do we have for chat? and all that
This
stuff.
is how I work too, and this is honestly how I think it should be done. You should need to know where you want to end, because I also love when I ask people, "Hey, what's the idea?" and then they give me half a sentence, and I'm like, "No, please describe to me in details what your product will be. I don't care how difficult that is right now. Just tell me what you want it to be, and then I can actually tell you what you need."
Exactly.
I like having must do, and would be fun to have tasks. As long as you finish the must do, the project is a success, and we can add the extra if there's more time. Yes, also very good. Also, yes, good night. Good night, everyone. What do you mean you're already going to bed? What do you mean you leave us?
What do you mean you leave? Boo! Boo!
Boo!
Boo! This guy stinks!
No, but this is also, hey, if you want to make a project and it's your first, make it the smallest thing you can do. Literally start baby steps also for projects. Don't be like me.
Don't be like me either. Don't be a crackhead.
What was your first project you were like lead responsible for?
Like as a lead?
Yeah, like the first one where it was actually yours.
I got to say, like, his first. Oh. Okay, so there's two technically. So one of them was a letter writing project. It was just like people wrote letters. It was like regarding with like Tavi's like being part of Hollister's for like a month, and for like around like Christmas / going into the new year, around the holidays, we submitted, like, we kind of put like a collage of letters together so that like he was able to read them, and like it was sweet. But in terms of like an actual project, our first project that I managed was actually his birthday project, and we did a playbill and we did a cover with animation. Very ambitious to do two big projects at the same time.
What was that? His intro song cover?
Yes. Actually, I have it right here.
I heard that the first time, actually, in the karaoke relay thing, and I was like, "Oh, they made a cover." I have no idea when you did that, but the funny things is that I heard the voices, and I actually was sitting in voice chat with people, and this thing was running, and I went, "Oh my God, that's that!" Because his voice is so distinct.
Dude, it's been a year.
Damn.
Isn't that crazy? This was premiered on April 9th.
Let me also share that to people, because you don't have any sound here, unfortunately.
I know. It's insane. That's still like insane. And this was like all the people that worked on it. And oh my gosh, this was fun. This was really fun. And this was like one of the projects that made him tear up on this, like when we did the cover. Like I remember being an emotional mess. Because he talked about like the song, how much like he made the song. It was like, I don't think people are gonna, and like, I think I'm just gonna use it once. And then ever since then, like he kept using the song in his opening. Not like our cover, but like his song as part of like his tradition, his brand.
It's so cute. I barely watched Tavi, so I kind of missed on that, but it's so cute.
Dude, yeah, this was one of the things I helped do the video for. And like what I loved about this was like we had, oh god, I blinded y'all. I'm so sorry. Was just like,
sorry people, sorry.
Was like we had different types of animation styles, which I think made it so fun. Like we had stop motion. We had someone make like a whole map for this.
The ultimate goals of fans.
So sick.
The ultimate goals of fans making their Oshi cry like a little baby. Yes. Yes.
Like a little baby. And then like we have like the traditional animation. like kind of like step-by-step animatic stuff here.
It's so well
like,
done.
Like this was so and just looking at like I think my favorite thing was going through like the whips of all. This was like the whips of this project was so cool, and I wanted to and this was something that like we wanted to showcase, was not just like the finished animation product, but we also wanted to showcase how much time people took doing like behind the scenes, because like all of this is so freaking sick.
It is.
There's no audio. I'm not playing the audio because like I just want you guys to
it's so cool.
This was, oh my gosh, there was mine. Mine's is chopped. It's so chopped.
No, but the whip stage is so important. I have that. I mean, I have that with all the projects where you have like the little ideas and then you see the first shit and you're like, oh my god. But I also have that with the production of my own lore video in the background. Like seeing all the art and the animation whips, or listening to the first to like the narration, and now having music, and I'm like, this is gonna be so great. What the fuck?
This is my goat, Alistair Jones. My goat. Freaking
Alistair
guy,
is so. Alistair also worked on the the Boys Will Be Box cover, and it did part of that. I was like, you are insane. This is also an interesting part of having fan project, is working with people whose actually full-time job is making art and animations.
It's so cool.
And they're still fans. So cool. I had that with one artist where I like regularly remind myself what they actually do for a job, and I'm like, and
then this was like the whip.
Also talking about, like, but that's so cute with the storyboards and all.
Like just showcasing all of this.
That's honestly so important, because also people forget how much work all of that shit is. Like
that was like my favorite thing right here. Hold up. Again, I like my favorite parts was stop motion. Like look how much I think this person in particular took so much time and like kept us updated about this making like a full on like little Tavi model thing for for this. I think it's like it just goes to show how much people are just committed to like doing stuff for like their favorite creator.
Yeah.
It just shows so much. Like, and I love being part of people that care. People who care about doing projects and stuff, and people who want to make stuff happen. It's magical. It's the best feeling in the world. It's so. Chloe Zenzai.
Hello, Chloe. What up,
Chloe? My Oshi. My Oshi.
That being said, what is a project you really, really like, that you weren't an active part of, but that you looked at and was like, yeah, that's cool?
Like a project that I wasn't part of?
Yeah.
Oh God. Oh. A project that I wasn't part of that I thought was really cool.
Because I, for example, really liked I don't know what the occasion was. It Battle's birthday or something, but the whole art gallery thing where they all redrew like famous paintings.
That was cool. That was really unique.
That was
unique.
The art quality blew me away. That was insane work.
Yeah. I think I think doing a project like that, the art gallery for Battle, it works. It works for its character. It works a lot with it.
Yeah.
So doing the art gallery, I think, was very cool. It was very cool. I know I have Moots participate in that one. That one was just, oh my. So that was a really good one. Oh. There's It depends. It really depends. A project that I wasn't part of that I really, and I've seen a lot. I need to hold on. Let me look it up. I need to look it up because like there is something that I saw that I like.
Oh no, Chloe is sappy at chat. I'm proud of you both for being really awesome at projects you all handle.
Chloe, I'm gonna cry.
Thank you, but also, yeah, we're fine. We're yeah.
I remembered. I remembered. McFlay's, the Macaroons. They did a Times Square ad, and they did a Times Square ad, which was really freaking cute. And I remember just like watching, like just watch. It's not like it's a lot of time to do because like you have fundraising to do. McFlay's did that. I know some moots of mine did like a Times Square ad. Times Square ad in New York as well. That one was also really well made. But if we're talking about like stuff that's like the booklets, I'm thinking really hard, bro. I'm really thinking hard. Honestly, probably like one of my favorite projects that I thought was really cute. Actually, was Gerard's first year project, which was I remembered. So already they only had like a month to put something together.
Oh yeah, because his birthday is in fucking February. And they debuted in November. That is so unlucky timing wise, like for him and the community. Like on the other hand, the same first Armis year, Rosaders had almost a year, and we started in March to put the D&D book together. Like holy shit.
Oh yes, the D&D book was sick.
That was really sick. Cool. That was the first project I was a part of as a submission manager. That taught me so much.
That was really cool. Like I can actually give you a favorite project from each boy. I can actually give like a favorite project from boy.
Oh, let's go. Now I'm curious.
All right, so for Ruse, I'd say probably my favorite one has to be the D. There was just something I loved. Everything about it. I loved it so much. It was a really nice, like really good read.
Yeah,
really, really, really. And you could tell there was like a lot of time. There was a lot of time put into it. A lot of thought.
There were so much more entries than the whole team thought there would be. That was so insane.
Yes. That's one. For Octavio, I'd have to say in terms of like just like projects that like done, I have to say my favorite one. I think my favorite one that we've done outside Memento Solus, because Memento Solus is a different level of. That's a different level of. Actually, I want to say my favorite project that we for him. I have to say. I actually have to say his first birthday. His first birthday project had a huge effect on me. Because not only we did the cover, we also did playbill. We did the playbill. We did two big projects in the span of a certain amount of time. That one just had layers to it.
Yeah.
But his second birthday project was really, really, really cool because we did it was a very creative project. That one was a creative project. Everyone created their own plants and like the writing and like everyone just kind of worked. It was like one of those like working together.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really hard to pick one of the children. It's hard. They're all favorites. Gibby project, the one I like the Gibby project, the one project I participated in, but the project I participated in, I actually helped with video editing. I was like the main editor. That one was really nice. That one was really cute. I think the Bubbies did something very cute, and the website was also adorable. It was nice. It was a really fun. For for sorority, I have to say, till this day, I still really, really enjoyed that alphabet book. The alphabet book, but not because of the turnaround. They had like a month to put that together, and they pulled it off. They really pulled it.
Yeah, true.
That's incredible to get people to be like. That one was a really nice project. And, like it was very thought out. Now, Shinri, I have to say, I really like the visual. Like, I mean, they did multiple.
Yeah. I mean,
the monster one, the one with the monsters, that was really cute. I love that.
Mm-hmm.
That one was nice. I remembered watching Shinri play that, and like Shinri was being nice, but that's a whole different story. Now, Aikido project. My favorite one. I think this was done year one. I believe it's done year one. I tell the person who ran that project, you made the Bible. This is the project, and it had like over like 100 pages, like over 100.
Insane behavior.
So much information. It was like the Aikido specialist. It was something like, I don't remember the name, but like it had a lot. I mean, a lot of freaking. And it was really sick. It was a really cool project. Then for Flay, I think my favorite one that people did for him, I think this was also first year they did this. For Flayon, they did a kind of like a pilot's guidebook. It was a pilot guidebook, and like people created different like they made like different transportation stuff with his like they made different gadgets. There we go. They made like different gadgets, and I think it was really cool. So like for Flay, it was like you had like people make like a whole different mechs. Like someone made like a boat that's like Flayon related. It was really cool.
Insane.
Oh wait, actually another favorite project from Aikido's I have to say was like the fashion. Like it was kind of like a fashion design, which was like with people. Yeah, that one was really cool. It was really freaking cool.
I remember that one. I was already a fan of that.
I was there.
Hey, it's only 2 years. That's insane, kinda.
Like, hold up. This is what it looked like. This was the project.
That one. I saw that. I saw that. I mean, the EDS like server is either way such a cool hot pot to be like, hey, you want to participate to something, there will be something you can do. Yeah, that was really cute. Yeah,
and like this was really cool.
I also just looked at it. Rusa's D&D book is a 200 pages monster, but even last year's, like the Crusaders Through the Seasons, it's also 72 pages. It's ridiculous.
God damn.
Yeah, that was a lot. That was a lot.
I'm trying to see. I think I found it. Yeah, I think I found it.
Crusaders have no chill? No, we don't. No, we don't. We never had.
Yeah, here it is. It was the pilot's pamphlet. It was this.
Oh, nice.
And this was really cool when like the people transformed the Artress into different stuff, and it was really cool.
That's
like,
cute.
And like Maki's like different gadgets, Maki's Zoom, this kind of like mech that looks like a little claw machine, and like there was like different entries based off of like the gear, starboard. I like this one. The solar. These are so cool.
Oh, my treasure planet heart is so happy about that one. Oh, beautiful.
Oh yeah. This one right here.
Yeah, that's a treasure planet reference. 100%.
Reference.
Oh, such a good movie. So underrated. That is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like people did art, and then there was like entries about like there was like writing stuff like stories pertaining to like the transportation or gadget.
I think this is also key to a very successful like fan community project, is having a very having a prompt, amazing, holy shit. But I think it's so important for a fan project that you have a prompt that is specific but open enough that people can just fuck around with it. I think that's important, because if you make it too specific and like too narrow, a lot of people will probably just have problems to participate in it. But something like this is, hey, let's play Transformers with that thing, is fucking funny.
Yeah, just fing around and finding out is it's so freaking fun.
That's also what I loved about the Rosadas through the season, where our prompt was just, well, what do the little guys do in the different seasons? And people came up with so many fun things, just because you gave them enough freedom. And that's really cool.
Oh, here it is. I found, okay. It was the strategy guide to Elysium, and this was like a Haka project. This one was really cool. I thought this one was cool. And this is where I told my friend, yeah, you guys made the freaking Hakito Bible with this.
Now that it's actually 3 years, I think they need to do a part 2. Or like an update.
Yeah,
like honestly, just an updated version would be so funny. With like
yeah, this was like 164 pages.
Damn. See, this is what happens.
And you know what's crazy? Hako went through all 164 pages.
Jesus. That's commitment.
On stream.
That's Haka. That's commitment.
That's what I think is really, really freaking. Just like the fact that like it's just, that's like the best thing, like doing like they act, like when the people take the time to go through it. I think it means a lot. Then Battle Project. I have to say my favorite Battle Project outside the art gallery was really good. I really liked the art gallery.
Yeah.
Actually, yeah, I'll say art gallery. The art gallery was really nice. But also something that's just memorable to me was actually his first birthday project from like the fan server. I do remember seeing that, and I was like, "Yo, that's so cool! I want to be." That actually got me into doing projects. So that's why I say that's like kind of like one of my favorites as well. Like it's like one of my favorites. And then going into Altair, I have to say the aquarium one blew me away. The aquarium
I saw that.
The Adventurers did was so good. It was really freaking cool. And I still remember, going through that project, like going through the website, interacting with it, and just oh my god, it was so well made. It was such a well made project. Hold up, I can actually pull it up too. Like, this was so like there was like a lot of work.
That's adorable.
Oh my gosh. Like, it's interactive and everything. Like, when you click on the animal, you'll get artist and then the writer, and cool. Then size, what the description of it, and then the image description, and then other description of like the animal, and more, and they tie it into Elysium, which I think was really sick. A lot of and all of these are like, you know, real sea creatures.
That is really cool. That's cute. Yeah.
Like a good chunk of these were real. I think others was like fan made, and they made it all like Altair themed based off of like his color palette or like certain elements. And like as you go through, there's like 3 out of 64 fish. There's like you can find as many fish as possible.
Yeah.
Which just makes it even cooler. And I think it's just awesome seeing like the art and like all of the components moving. Like, this was such a sick project. And
it's incredible because I look at it and I also know the layers of organization that go into that, especially if you have a website and you have the whole technical aspect to it, which is even more insane. Also, there is a raid. Hello, Coco
a
Bear.
Raid?
Hi, hello, Raiders. What's up?
Welcome on in.
Hello. I'm Helia, your local Sunsnack collector of stories, keeper of secrets, and today it's Hydrafixation time, and I have with me Bubbie Gator,
Yay!
and we're talking projects because we do too many of those, and it's kind of fun. Were you Baldur's Gate? That is my question. Did you play Baldur's Gate? Because I think I saw that earlier. But hi, hello, welcome in.
I want to play Baldur's.
Okay, we're still missing. We're just missing a project for Axel, I think. Then we have the boys.
I think for Axel. I can't remember. Oh, I remember. Yeah, Axolotls, they did like this, like, I want to say they kind of like did like CD, like they did like a CDs. Hold on, I'm trying to find it. But it was really freaking cute.
Dropping off my campers was playing Baldur's Gate. Yeah, let's fucking go. Thank you so much for the raid. Also, raiders, if you need to rest, stretch, rain and run, please do. I'm excited to have you guys around, but please take care of yourself. That's important.
Yeah. I think. Hold on, where is? I'm trying to see if I can find her. Unless I need to. Oh my gosh, I need to freaking do. Gosh darn it! I gotta go back to the freaking. Dang. But they did like this like CD type of project, which I thought was really cool. They kind of made. Is this it? I think this is it. Yeah, they did a vinyl book.
Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Holy shit.
Let me see if it pulls up. Here it is. This is it.
Oh, yeah. I wrote for that.
Oh, really?
Yeah, somewhere in there is actually a text I wrote. If you find it, congrats.
Like, I thought this like because like this was like the year that Axel debuted in. So like I think it was really sick. Wait, is it?
No, that was.
Yes, it was. Yeah, wait.
That was 2024. I think.
Yeah, because like because all of Tempest debuted in 2024, like their 3D stuff.
Oh yeah, that's possible. I think I even know what page I wrote. 2 pages, I think. Now that I think.
Yes, it was 2024 because like the freaking gorillas.
Yeah. No, I wrote for that, and it's funny because I don't even watch Axel, but I like the idea. I was like, yeah, I can write something for that.
Yeah, there you are.
Yeah, okay, that's one, but I think I have another somewhere in there.
Also, this is so cute. Like,
that's really cute, yeah.
All this was so.
That's also the thing. If a project is really well made, you don't even have to be like the most hardcore fan to participate, which for those kind of project actually speaks for the project.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh. No, the idol album.
Yeah, it's so cute. It's so cute. But hey, the Starmen as a whole are so incredibly dedicated. Oh yeah, that one. I think I wrote for that one.
Yeah, there you go.
There you are. Yeah, I had to wrote Axel POV. That was fucking funny as hell.
Las Vegas, let's go. Hey, yo.
I had to watch actually a lot of Axel to be like, okay, how does your voice work? That was kind of funny.
Listen, he says cock and ball, go, and you're good.
Also, it's funny that we're sitting here and talking about like projects that were cool, and you did not say My Baby. I don't know what to think about that.
Oh man, that project was okay. It was alright.
It's okay. Yeah.
No, don't cry. No, if you cry, then I will cry. Okay. I don't think it wasn't mid. I think it was mid.
Wow, damn. Okay, I get like, yeah. No, funnily enough, Hollow Cocktails was my first one, and I'm still absolutely confused that a year later that thing gets actual
Traction,
attention.
right?
Attention. Like, what the fuck do you mean?
No, Hollow Cocktail. Because like I remember when it was like initiated, like the project and stuff. It was really cool.
Yeah. But yeah, that was really weird to have a year later that fucker being like, oh yeah, I printed it out. Also, I'm doing a stream.
Yeah.
What? Wait, huh? But yeah, that was my first independent one, where it started with a complete joke of, hey, can we make Roosbo colored shots? We can actually. Look, it's me and the spouse. Like, can we do that?
Who's this little dog?
Yeah, I don't know who that is. What happened? And then it was okay, hey, someone was like, oh my god, Roosbo cocktails would be nice. And then it like escalated to, well, if we do Roosbo cocktails, we kind of have like Crimson too. If we do Crimson, we have to do Armis. And if we do Armis, well, then we can do Tempest. And ta-da, you make 17 drinks in your kitchen. You know how it is.
That's cold. At least in like.
Yeah, the drinks are all real photos I took. You have no idea how often I stirred that stupid drink so the glitter looked nice. Jesus fucking Christ. That one, hot pot is a chemical weapon because it's basically a hot toddy. A hot toddy is usually like just, rum, hot water, be done. This thing has Baiju. Baiju is that weird grain-based Chinese spirit Axel likes so much. That thing is so high in percentage and especially hot. That thing burns your nose hair away. It's ridiculous.
Oh, heaven. God blended, that's a good one.
It was also funny because I had to ask like the other communities for that, like, hey, what are things the guys like? Like, what do we canonically know that they like? And people were like, well, Altair likes this specific tea. This is why I don't even know what it is. Again, what tea is in there? Buckwheat?
Mm-hmm.
And then people were like, hey, Axel likes Baiju. And I was like, whatever the fuck this is. For Battle, it was like, well, Red Bull. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. And so on and so on. And this is how we based stuff on. It was kind of funny. But yeah, it was also the first project I did completely, like, alone. People hurting is hard, but it's fucking funny. Also, I can't believe that after being awake for 20 hours, I sat in front of my PC and had to watch the guy fumble through making 4 drinks. That was fucking funny.
That's funny.
But it's so cool. Also, big shout out to Rosalie, who is my layout person of trust, to actually make all. Oh, this is old Hikaru art.
Oh yeah,
it is.
Yeah.
Damn. It's also funny to look at it after a year because all the artists have improved so much.
They did. They really did. Also, I love the fact how like
and I got to taste all of them. Yeah, Cat Sheeple is actually in the credits as our crash test dummy, which is kind of funny. Because we needed someone to actually test them. Also, all the names are also actually group efforts because I was like, well, if you guys have an idea, I'll take it. And so some team members actually named some drinks. Feet Bullet. Yeah, Feet Bullet Marsh. She did very well on Feet Bullet here on a little grippers. I was were like, hey, you can put a tactical palm tree in front of his feet. But Marsh was like, no, I have to do this now.
Oh, the pina colada so nice with soju. Oh, that sounds dangerous.
It is, but it's fucking... Yeah, this is our...
Oh my gosh, it's pilk.
Honestly, most of the drinks are based on something that exists, like a martini, an old-fashioned, a Moscow Mule, a White Russian. This is the one we did from scratch, and we have no idea why it works. Rum is very distinct. Oolong tea has a very heavily floral taste. Mango syrup and pilk, it shouldn't work, but it does.
Oh, that sounds like the devil.
Try it. It's really, really good. And I think my favorite comment was Fetty, the Haka artist for Holo Cocktails, tried it at home, sent us a picture, and was like, I'm looking at this like it stole my car keys. Yeah, that's legit still the best comment ever, because that's correct. That's that drink. No idea how that happened.
That's interesting. Then Crimson de la Cruz. Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. I see what you did for the health potion.
No, I definitely did not look up his standard stamina potion flavor at the time and looked what it actually tastes like. That didn't happen. This art is... I know why he chose it for the thumbnail, because this art is such a banger. There's so much storytelling. Because can we talk about poor Verdant, whose glass just gets shut off?
It's so... Oh, no.
Yeah. It's so cool.
This art shit. Oh, my God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, my God. Oh, my... Oh, woo.
Scandalous, we know.
Woo.
We know.
That scandal. Oh my God.
Yeah, it's pretty. It's really pretty.
Oh my boy.
This thing is fucking funny because we made the layout for this, and then he released the voice pack for Citrine, and he always puts a script with it. And in this case, the script looked like being written on old paper, and it looked like the same texture. And I was like, Roos, get out of my fucking walls. This is ridiculous.
Stop stealing my brand.
Exactly. This is what... Exactly.
Oh my God. Oh, I like a pretty degree.
It's a good sprig of rosemary. It's really tasty. ZR, yeah.
Bright Horizon. You. Blood of the Royal. Okay. Why did it pop up for for specifically Azure, bro?
Hey,
why?
Start reading the text. Don't do it loud. Just start reading the text.
Oh, it's read it out loud? Okay, bet.
No, don't do it. I made Roos do it, and he fucking cried.
I bet you want to know more about Zaddy's drink. Of course you do, baby girl. Here, and let me tell you all about it. Come on, take a sip. Tastes as good as it looks. The gin gives it a little kick though, so might want to check out for that. Oh, come on. Don't make that face. You know Zardy wouldn't hurt his kitten. It's not that bad. Trust me. I almost went pro in bartending. I know what I'm doing, baby girl. Here. Smell it. Smells good. Doesn't it? Lemon juice. Got Prosecco in it too. And of course, you need to add the luster dust in the most perfect blue, you know? I mean, it will never outshine me, but one can try. Now, be good and take a sip. Isn't it as delicious as I said? I like to call it Blood of the Royal. Pretty faint name for a drink for me. Ain't it, baby girl?
Yeah. Ash had the idea, what if Azure POV, and then we did it, and I helped writing that thing. And the best that came out of that was that when Roos made that drink, I sent a super and was like, can you just read that text out loud, please? It's worth it. I shared the link. I clipped it. I added his suffering to get that was funny as fuck. Yeah. I'm so sorry, guys.
Let me take a look at this. I need to shoot this right now, commercial.
Yeah, you have to watch that later because it's a he was so sick. He was suffering a lot. But hey, it is what it is. But honestly, I'm as much as I'm happy that Hollow Cocktails got its like redemption arc, basically. Because actually, Gibby was the first one who was like, "Oh yeah, I would love to do the strings," and then didn't manage to do it. Shinri had that thing on his desktop and didn't manage to go around and do some. So who knows? Obsidian armor, yes, that's my favorite drink. Actually, that one slaps so much.
Oh,
Smirnoff.
Sorry.
Yeah.
There's an audio bite. There's an audio bite somewhere in internet land. I don't know what it's from, but there's an audio. But I think it's from a song, and there's like some part in the song that goes. It's so dumb. It's like actual lyric. It's actually part of the song. It's like.
No, but honestly, my I'm happy that this project exists and like got the attention it actually deserved, because I was like, yeah, that thing is dead and forgotten. But honestly, pinup stars?
Yeah, that one bang.
I will be proud of that the whole year, also because the calendar's in my hallway, so I will actually look at that thing the whole year. Which is insane, by the way. I think this is even more insane. Doing an online project is one thing. Having tangible proof that you did a project is wild. Gooning for good, as Roos quoted. I'm still laughing about it, and we made sticker out of it. People who ordered got a Gooning for good sticker. That being said, I still need to write a letter to Roos and give him a Gooning for good sticker, because I promised.
What a stick.
But yeah, Pinup Stars is insane, because I had to ask the artists. Like, I genuinely went into their DMs and be like, hey, this is the idea. Do you want to do it? And people said yes. That's insane. I think
it was it's such a good, it was for a cost too. Like I think that's what's important. It's not like, oh yeah, you buy, like, oh, the money's going to go to just, no, it's actually going.
Also, just the fact that we were able to, in sum, donate almost $4,500.
That's insane.
That's absolutely insane. That's so much fucking money. And that's like minus production and shipping and packaging and all that shit. That was what we actually had as profit at the end. Are you fucking kidding me?
Dude, like, I want, like, I got a question for you. Do you plan on doing Pinup Stars again? Or do you, like, not specifically like pinups, but like, do you have like something in mind, like maybe like a different like thematic calendar?
Yeah. Actually, yes. But
ooh,
that will.
You can tell me off screen.
No. I think I talked.
Give me a secret.
I talked about this before, because that if everything goes to plan this year, I might do that as a calendar for 2028, actually. Because
awesome.
My idea was to not only have 12 guys, but 60 VTubers in it, aka 5 per month, and then sorted after like a theme, as in, I don't know.
Oh my God.
They're all demons, or they all have like a certain color palette or whatever, and then actually like mix genders, corpo, non-corpo, whatever, and actually have people decide who they want.
Oh my God. All right, guys. All right, listen, my people, you guys know what to do. Please, please. This is the one thing I want. I really want it. Please, guys, please. I beg, please.
There are honestly just some VTubers where I kind of want them as pinup versions, because it would still be a pinup calendar. It will still be a charity calendar. But also,
oh my God, let's go.
Also having the having like more fandoms and more groups involved will be absolute. Like, then you have Hollow Stars, you have Hollow Life cover in general, because we will mix genders, and then FSP and Nichi Sanji and who fucking else, and indies.
Gator.
Yeah.
And Bubbie Gator. Yeah.
Hey, if you get enough votes, you're in there. I also actually joked with someone. It was like if I get to manage to get like enough reptile VTubers together, should I just slip myself in? Because that would be
please. If you slip yourself in, put me in.
No, that's the fun thing. I could just decide to be in there.
You should.
Sure.
You should.
There are a couple. That is the funny thing. There are a lot of reptile VTubers actually, and it would be funny that you have like 4 very well-known VTubers, and me.
Like, no, there's been an increase of like Gator VTubers, Gator Croc VTubers.
Yeah, but it would be just fine. So, okay, you have a reptile page, and then you have, I don't know, Gerard, and then Vexia, who I know, who's also a snake VTuber, and then you have Croc, that the one bigger crocodile VTuber, and then I don't know who else.
Bubbie Gator,
and I don't know. Wait, we want to put Ryzar in, because we have another dino, and then you have those 4, and me.
Exactly. And then you have Bubbie Gator. And then you have Bubbie Gator.
The hard thing about this will actually be choosing only like 2-3 people per corpo. Because I'd like to have half corpo, half indie VTubers, and that will be
we need more success.
But yeah, I will also, if that goes all, there will be merch. You will have photo cards. You will have a print.
If anything, I'll suggest this to you as well. If anything, if there, like, let's say, like, if y'all were to get like a lot of entries, if like hypothetically, like, if you can't fit everybody on the calendar, you could hypothetically have people. You could offer people like the photo cards, or like the I guess like poster stuff.
We could have an honorable mention print, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Buck pinup. Oh, definitely. Damn it. So that man is on my personal list. Yes, to deal with that. I will scooch him in. No worries.
Listen, if I hypothetically slip in a crispy Benjamin just for you.
Also, that will be an insane amount of it. It was hard enough to be like, hey, 12 boys means 12 photo cards. 60 photo cards. Like, imagine everyone who ends up in there ends on a little photo card.
Then you would then that means you would probably have to start production start, I guess, like production stuff like this year.
No, not necessarily. We did Pinup Stars. We started organizing in January. I think the creative phase started in February, and we gave them time until May, and we shipped out in October. It's doable.
Okay.
Because the actual production part doesn't take that much time. So hi,
Oh
Hex,
yes, that's
hello.
right. Yes, it's art. Oh yeah, it's art. They're right. I'm still thinking about freaking writing.
Yeah, no, and the production, the creation part is the hardest thing. But it would be so funny. I would love to do it again. Also with way more fandoms and communities involved, you have a lot more options of people talking about it and getting donations in. And we learned a lot from Pinup Stars. As in things that went wrong. Nothing went catastrophically wrong, but there's a lot you can optimize actually, and it's still doable. It's actually doable.
Oh yeah. Which is why I will start my donation of $20
now. Yeah, start saving up, guys. If you want the full bundle, a full bundle of like 60, that will be yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that's a lot.
Like we charged $100, like €100, or I think 130 USD for like the full Pinup Stars bundle, which is, by the way, nothing if I think about it. We were still very affordable for all the stuff you got, like for sticker sheets and a pin and the calendar and 12 photo cards and 3 prints. Like you know, was a good deal. But yeah, I'd be excited to do this again, but that depends a bit on if I can, how my private life goes, how I can make, side business shit completely legal, because that would make a lot of things easier. Then I come hang out when y'all pack. Yes! Honestly, yes. Honestly, the packing weekend for Pinup Stars was fucking funny. To sit here and pack packages for people, that was actually kind of funny. Also, important for me actually for Pinup Stars was I promised every contributor to get a full bundle for free. They just need to pay the shipping. I know that won't be possible for a second bigger edition, but I think it's important that if you have like actual merchandise, you should give your contributors the option to either get it for free, if that's doable or realistic, or at least for production price, because that's a fragment of what you charge.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like to do this again, and I'll be so curious to see who people nominate, and then also me probably learning about a lot more VTubers I've never heard about.
Alrighty, so this is what I'm gonna do. All right, everyone, right now, to everyone who's watching right now, please nominate me. This is something I want. I really want this.
Bubbie is making a full presidential level campaign to get into this calendar.
My peoples, listen. I will campaign.
That would be so funny. I want that. I want VTubers to know that we do that, and I want VTubers to be in streams like, if you don't vote me into that, I want that.
Literally.
That would be so funny.
Bro, I know people. I will get the connections going so that I can secure my spot. This is something that I want desperately. But
yeah, it is also, there will be a DLC for Holo Cocktails in the future. Actually.
Oh.
As if Holo Star CN ever drops a new gen, they will get drinks. And we will include Magni and Vesper. That will be the 6-person DLC.
Alright, so, and also that includes me as well. So guys, make sure you vote for me as well.
Also, I want to do a charity project this year, but I don't know if I have the time for that. But I really want to.
Dude, I want to do something charity related. I don't know if it's for like VTubing stuff, but like, or for like, you got my vote. All right, bet. You see, I got 3 votes already. Alrighty, I got 3. I'm already ahead of the game.
Amazing.
Now, here's the problem. All right, depending if this thing blows up into other spheres, I'm cooked because people are gonna be saying the same people. I'm cooked. I'm actually cooked.
Also, Zed, I was talking about you earlier because we talked about the Tavi intro cover, and I said that I actually heard that cover version the first time as his intro for the karaoke relay, and I sat there in voice chat with people, and I was like watching this intro. I was like, oh, it's a cover, that's cute, and then suddenly I went, oh my god, that's Zed, because your voice is so distinct in that cover. That being said, Zed, I'm also still waiting for recordings. You know which ones?
That's wild. Man, that's lacking.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you guys remember last year on my birthday when I made a bet with Zigwu and Zed to gain a certain follower goal? And if I lost, it was like, oh yeah, I'm writing Azure fanfic. Yeah, well, I lost. I wrote it, and in campaigning for me to actually reach that goal, Zed was like, yeah, I will record that. So yeah, that thing is written, that thing is done, and Zed will record that script in his best Azure version, and I will upload that to YouTube when it's done. Yeah. That would be so fun for everyone.
It would be so awesome.
Yeah.
It would be so cool.
So fun. There will be art, actually, too. Yeah.
So one thing that guys, you know what to do.
Yeah, that will be the stupid things you do. Also, that being said, because project is a nice topic for me to plug things. I actually want to finally write this month my own project management guide PDF. Just because, yeah, I hate, a lot of people have amazing ideas and no idea how to start a project, and I hate that. Because
you want to know what's crazy? A friend of mine and we were also working on a project guide as well.
It just makes sense. But yeah, I want to do a project management guide, also actually a little contributor guide, which basically says, hey, you want to do a project, okay, what should you think about before applying, while applying, and afterwards? And it won't be long, will just be a few pages, but I think people also do not go into projects because they're fucking scared and have no idea what to do, and I do not get it. I just do not get it.
Hey, you want to know something crazy? Helia, you want to know something crazy? And what I'm about to say.
Sure.
Because like I think this was a question you asked earlier, and one thing for sure, because like you said something about pet peeves.
Yeah.
You want to know a pet peeve?
Oh, let's go.
When people say, "Man, why is there the same people managing the project or leading the project?" Gee, it's not like people sign up to be a project manager or a project lead. If no one signs up to be a project manager or project lead, you're going to see the same people.
Oh, yeah, people say that, yeah.
Yes, people complain about like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it's this person managing a project again. It's just people, it's these people freaking leading. If no one signs up to do project managing or project leading, there's no project. There's just no project.
Yeah. Yeah, it's honestly, I'll make it a fucking joke by now that if I go into a project and I see a handful of like familiar faces, I'm like, damn, the same dozen idiots every time. Because it's actually true. Yeah. It's also the same people contributing everywhere. But yeah, that's the thing. If you don't want the same people to project management all the time, you need to find other people. And this is I also, oh my god, I'm plugging myself today. After I wrote that guide, actually, Bubbie, I think I will send you that thing for like proofreading and beta reading, because you're probably a person who actually gets that, what I want to try to say. I also want to start this year. I think this will be more my project focus this year, is that I want to open up, like, it's weird calling it mentoring, but I want like give people the option to apply with a project idea they have that they are not able to do in a way, and just shadow them and help them. Like, I'm not actively participating in the project. I'm just there to either help them start, or if they have questions in the meantime or problems, to be just like, no, we can sit down and we can actually solve that.
Exactly, yeah. Because people, like, they want to manage a project, but, like, they don't know how to. They don't know how to, like, people don't know how to start a project.
Yeah.
Like, they want to start a project, but in terms of how, that's where.
Yeah. And that's the thing, I think, is just, it's sad in a way. Because a lot of people have like, so much potential to do that.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And when when people get sick and tired of saying, like, oh my god, I hate seeing names for these projects, I sit here and I say, then you start a project. You become a manager for a project. It doesn't have to be under a community. You know, you can start a project within as like someone within the community, and then get people to join and participate. Like, it's possible. It's possible.
I hate that when people. I had that in a project last year where a person was actually complaining about how shit was done, stupidly enough, to another team, to another team member that they didn't know. They didn't didn't realize that. And this was also the moment where I'm like, well, do it better. Do it better. Come on. Like, if you want to, have fun. Because it's actually hard and work.
Yeah, if you don't like something like how a project was run, then you take the effort and the time to make it better by creating a project yourself. Doing one yourself.
I also had a person complain because I just wanted to be like, hey, I believe you that you will do the deadline. I still need to see whips. I need to see work done. And that person also actually left the project and complained that I was like, that we were like behaving as if that was commission work. And I'm like, huh?
What?
No, we just talked to you like, hey, if you can't make it this weekend because you're not in town, when can you show us a whip?
Because it's volunteer. You're volunteering for the project. We're not like, you signed up for the project, and by you signing up for the project is you are volunteering your time of day and whatever we ask you to do the work. You know, if you work for payment only, which is fine, then respectfully don't participate in projects, and projects are volunteer. A lot of projects are volunteer work.
Also, asking for a whip is not too much for us to ask, because you can especially if you have an open project, draw what you want, draw in the quality and your skill set you want. I still need to know that it's meeting guidelines. Like format wise, but also that it's not against like some guidelines or whatever. I have a responsibility for what is put in. So
we just need to know if you're working on it or not. If you're not working on it, just say, hey, I haven't started on it. I'd rather you tell me that than just like say nothing at all.
But yeah, going like you behave like this is a commission. No? No? Huh? What? Huh?
Meow.
People. That's why I said in the beginning, the worst and the best thing about projects are fucking people. I hate people. Sometimes I hate people so much.
I feel like we hate people, but at the same time, we love people. To an extent.
Yeah.
to an extent. Because I for what I'm pursued, I talk to people all the time. Funny enough, I sent an email literally this morning. Actually, I should check. I sent an email this morning, and there's a chance that I'm gonna be talking to people this year. Yeah. Business, numbers. I'm people. Chloe Senzai, you're not just people, you're a person. You're an individual. You're different.
So just no, stop it. Bad,
Chloe, bad.
Yeah. Yeah. Shit happens, but there's one
that's
thing
what we were talking about earlier.
We had that. Shit happens. That is fine. Everything's cool. But my problem is people who complain loudly, and then pretend like we're the bad people for doing our job.
Exactly.
I hate that. My TISM hates that a lot, because I'm sitting here like, no. I'm doing my job well.
Exactly. Yes.
Also, you can complain. You can actually criticize team leaders and team managers. That's please do that. If we do shit, if we make mistakes or we have a bad day and we're actually kind of a bit mean to you, tell us. Actually, tell us. Because then we can change something, because we're also people. But you need to tell that to us. And what do you do? What are you?
Don't worry, ignore me. Continue talking.
Yeah, it's fine. Okay, cool. But I'm like, just tell it directly to us in a kind tone. You know how you do. Why do you have Shrek ears?
Because I can. Because why not? Do you want one?
No, thank you. I've horns already. That's enough.
If you want to feel included, I don't mind giving you some.
No, I'm okay. Bubbie has free will, I guess. Bob's gotta say, get out of my swamp.
Listen. I am here for inclusivity. All right. And if you want to be included, you have to say, why didn't you say go? I gotta make it big for you. Fucking big ass head.
Oh yeah, I actually have cat ears. Did you know that?
Oh, you do?
Yeah, yeah, I have actually cat ears. Look at this.
Oh my gosh, wait, that's cute!
I know.
It came with the model, or did someone drew it?
No, Les drew that for me.
Oh wait, that's actually really sick. I like how you imagine oh my gosh.
Les also made a blankie for me.
Oh, blankie.
And my horns have little sleepy ears.
Oh my god. Wait, that's actually so adorable. Wait, right? What?
I never use it. I should use it more for watch-alongs and shit.
Oh my god.
I use that way not enough.
Hold on, you wanna know what some people made from? I have art tablet, which is this. Oh my gosh, it's covered the entire screen.
I have an asset hashtag. You can make me assets. Oh, that's cool. You have your own tablet. That's cute.
I got my own art tablet. What else did someone make? Oh, I got a Fall Guy outfit.
That's cool. Did not expect the fullest Gator.
Yeah, I'm telling you, it's a Fall Guy outfit. It's a Fall Guy outfit.
Banger.
It's a Fall Guy. I haven't used this in a minute because I haven't played Fall Guys in I need to make it a redeem though. but I need to make adjustments that like.
That is so funny.
Let's see what else do I got. I know I got another.
I also realized I still have the maid outfit toggle from that one Hydrafixation episode.
Oh God.
I'm not pressing that button.
I'm not pressing the button. I have.
Guys, if someone sends a gifted sub, I will press the maid button.
I also have like a microphone right here.
I actually still I will not be able to do that until end of the month. Fuck, I need a microphone. Hey guys, did you know that end of this month I will do karaoke stream?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, themed, or are you just gonna sing?
Hey, I promised that for so long. I just need to do it. It won't be a long stream. Fuck you, Les.
All right, guys. Well, all right. Here's a real question. Alrighty, Les, I need you to do me a favor. Can you do a poll? And on that poll, the question is: will Helia commit to the karaoke? Yes, and then no, and then we'll find out.
Wow, that's so rude.
I'm so sorry. On your stream. Stream.
Yeah, here's my little maid fit. It's not a full maid fit, but hey, it's
cute.
Yeah, I had to match Frank, who did the Hydrafixation about Maker Face with me, who actually... Wait, let me make that poll. Why the fuck not?
What? I know I got others. Oh, not that! No, not that!
There we go. I give you a minute. Vote.
Oh, I forgot. I have a party hat for my first birthday. Streamer.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah, I got a party hat for my birthday day.
I have sunglasses. I have some cyber glasses.
I got balloon. Got some balloons.
Yeah, you guys better vote for yes. No, honestly, I'm so scared of karaoke. But also, you know, talking about shit. For my 1 year, like my debut anniversary, that's in early February, I want to do a donathon because I actually found an artist for a full body model.
Really?
Yes, I found someone, and it's well affordable in a range of VTuber models. But if I get some help with funds, that would be amazing. And honestly, one of the donathon goals is actually me doing another karaoke. Because I said I'm not doing that again on like voluntarily, but I might be bribed. And if I get the extreme stretch goal that will never happen, I will do a full song cover.
Oh my gosh. All right. So Helia. All right. So I got a crispy $20 bill just for you.
Yeah, that won't be enough.
It's a start. It's a start.
Yeah, the donathon is for like fully funded. Would it be at €700? $700. If I get $1,000, I will make a cover.
All right, guys, listen. I got $20.
Also, it's an uncapped donathon, so.
Reggie.
Also on my damn donathon goal list is shit like me playing Minecraft, me playing Elden Ring. Shit I actually don't like to play. That's gonna be amazing. And
you don't like playing Minecraft?
No, I don't like Minecraft for the sake that I'm not good with open world games that do not give me any direction. I'm not good with that. I'm not good with sandbox at all. So yeah. That's a problem, basically.
Have you played Stardew or?
Yeah. I played Stardew, played some Mystery. I like that because they give me a bit of framework that works.
Right.
But Minecraft, yeah, I actually said one of the goals is I actually built this tavern here in Minecraft.
Oh wait, that would be sick. You should. Oh my gosh, wait, I love recreating stuff.
Also, since there is someone who there are a few people who really love my bolt redeem, which you can't use right now because I have it deactivated for the stream. I actually have one Donathon gold that is like, yeah, I'm staying bold for until the end of the Donathon.
The ball.
Oh wait, the bolt would look fucking funny with the Shrek ears. Can we adjust the Shrek ears? That would be. Look at this. That is perfection. Guys, this is This is the banger.
I told you, man. I told you, bro. Didn't want the Shrek ears.
Oh no. Yeah, I 4%.
You got the Shrek ears.
But yeah. So that will happen also. So yeah, give me a lot of money and I will actually make another karaoke. We'll suffer in games and we'll make a full song cover.
Give Helia money.
And you will see me actually as a full snake. Honestly, I want the full body model. That would
dude. Sound of snake? Actual snake?
Yeah. Insane. I know.
It's insane collaboration.
By the way, Bubbie, I'm looking at the time. Didn't you want to stream in a few minutes?
What time is it? Oh wow! Oh my gosh, 6 minutes before I start stream. Man, we can start whenever.
But the thing is, if you start streaming, I can raid over to you.
Oh, that's true. You can give me your what do you call your people?
My Helians, because I'm creative like this.
Helians, yeah. Helians, yes. You can send over your Helians.
Yeah, yeah. You can leave the tavern. You just need to take the little guys with you.
Oh wait, all those.
You have to snake sit, yeah.
Oh, I got snakes. Oh, I don't want them to lay eggs.
They don't.
Oh, that's good. That was my main concern.
No. They might, I don't know, eat some cables or, just curl up in very tight spaces you will never get them out of. Oh, they can also actually be like a little spring and coil up and then yeet themselves through the room like off the wall.
Off the wall.
Yeah, that's canon. That's canon on.
They got tech.
So someone for the mascot reveal, artist like drew them like yeeting through the air, and I showed that to Z, who made the mascot design. I was like, how does that even work? And I got in return a little sketch where they just, like pull themselves tight together and then just whoop, yeet themselves through the room.
Oh, that's incredible.
That's insane because they have horns. That hurts. They can probably get stuck in a wall.
They can get.
You can actually hang them probably next to a Rusader. It's ridiculous.
You probably could.
Same bullshit. But yeah, if you start getting your stream ready, then I can raid you over. Because also it's almost midnight and I should maybe go to bed.
Oh my. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I saw your sketch and was like, yeah, 3 hours, easy, no problem. Yeah. Well.
You know what's crazy? Yeah. I did not set up my comms link, so I'm gonna have to set that up. God damn it!
Amazing. Also, by the way, that is such a minor thing, but for two days now, I'm flopping off one follower up, one follower down, and I see that all the time. That I gained 2 followers and lost 2 followers like in the span of a day.
Oh, me.
I don't know what happened.
Oh, I gained and then I lost as well. So don't worry, I relate.
That's just like when I started the stream, I had 1 more. Someone left. Or was yeeted. Or it was a bot that got yeeted. But I was sitting like, damn, is that stream so bad that you unfollowed? Is this what happened?
Stream so bad they had to leave.
Damn, it's ridiculous. They can't just handle the truth. There was probably some project person that was like, no, I hate them. I'm out. I'm leaving.
Yeah, screw that guy. Screw that freaking guy.
Probably. Oh, that would be the fun thing if I'm like, hey, I want to mentor like 3 people in the project, and no one applies because they're all no, I'm not dealing with the snake. Absolutely fucking not.
No.
I deal with their projects for 2 years now. Not again. We're not doing this. Okay. Fine.
Okay, fine, man.
Okay.
Okay. Leave me alone.
Who knows? Okay, Bubbie, start stream. Come on.
Okay, hold up. How the fuck do I stream again?
How the fuck does that work? Yeah, honestly, sometimes I have days where I'm like, why? Huh? How? Me dealing. I am forgetting to actually put my microphone in front of me so often in the last week. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, same. I was looking back at the VOD from yesterday with Zad. I like the VOD that like Zad and I did a collab yesterday. Yeah. I noticed that I was peaking a lot, and I looked at my OBS after stream, and I was like, "Yo, this was so loud." Because I finally had the mic close to my mouth this time. Like, I've been putting the mic much closer so that I'm more clearer. Yeah. And it's been working. Which is good. Properties. Where's Chrome?
I just have my microphone on an arm that I push like away when I don't need it because dirt's in the way. And yeah, I set up everything and then I start talking, look to the side, and I'm like, yeah. My microphone is to the window. That makes sense.
What's the vibe? Okay. Alrighty, Helia, what's the vibe? Should I put on oh my gosh, not that song. No, I mean not play that song. Should I put on some Young Gravy? Alright, I'm putting on some.
I mean, Young Gravy is always a good option.
Alright. Okay, I think I'm streaming now. I think.
You think?
Yeah, I think. Oh wait, I just realized you can hear my freaking thing. Oh shit. Well.
Oh well. Okay. I will raid you over to Bubbie in a second. Thank you for coming. Good thing that this finally happened.
Yeah.
What are you even streaming now? What are you doing?
Art. I'm doing an art stream. I'm opening up icon commission.
Nice.
Because right now I need like some funds so I can travel to university.
Fair. But yeah, thank you for being here. Thank you for Hydrafixation. We actually need to do we definitely need to do a project together. Because I think that would work.
Yes, we do.
We definitely
need a project together, and I need a comeback stream of Hydrafixation. I need a comeback stream. I need to redeem myself. I was not prepared.
We can definitely do that at one point. Okay, I will rate you to Bubbie now. We just continue this it will just happen. I'll see you guys Saturday when Haz and I continue to play It Takes Two of the month.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah, it's let's see how much we can actually do. But yeah, it actually went really, really well. We just need to finish the game at one point.
I believe.
Yeah, it will be fine. Thank you guys for the gifted, for the raids, anything. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for talking to us. Follow Bubbie. If you raid over and you're not following Bubbie, I will be mad.
Follow me, please. Follow me, please.
You need to follow Bubbie so Bubbie gets big enough by the time we do Pinup Stars 2.0 to be considered. To be considered big enough to get enough votes. See? Now you have to.
Yes. Yes. I will rig the vote somehow. I will rig the vote somehow.
That would be fucking funny, not gonna lie. Okay, guys. So Bubbie has a moment to breathe, actually, and I can go to bed. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Until next time, either Saturday or the next Hydrafixation next week, we will talk Warhammer. Bye-bye.